replace the one that Ted and Maisie have ruined.
1 minute on the clock, $2,000 for every correct answer. Are you good to go?
I am.
Let's go ahead, Anna, and do it. Best of luck, and your time starts now. According to the proverb, eating which fruit daily keeps the doctor away?
Apple.
An apple.
Correct. A standard two-word equivalent of the road sign yield is give what?
Way.
Correct. In the 90s, which lip-syncing dance pop duo was stripped of its Grammy?
Milli Vanilli.
Milli Vanilli.
Correct. The king nicknamed Louis the Stubborn once ruled which country?
France.
France.
Correct. A Disney Plus spin-off from the Guardians of the Galaxy films is I Am Who?
Pass.
Groot. In which decade was the Melbourne Cup first broadcast on radio?
30s.
1950s.
20s. Princess in the Spotlight is the second novel in which book series by Meg Cabot?
Pass.
The Princess Diaries. Masacho's fresco Expulsion from the Garden of Eden depicts which biblical couple?
Adam and Eve.
Correct. Newcastle Water's cattle station is in which Australian state or territory?
New South Wales.
Queensland.
Northern Territory. The Tom Cruise film Born on the 4th of July is about which war?
Vietnam.
Vietnam.
Correct. In bookkeeping terminology, the opposite of accounts payable is accounts what?
Receivable.
Correct. Wow.
She did quite well. What's she got?
Exactly how you do it, guys. That is a great start, Anna. $14,000.
Hello, Anna. Hello, how are you?
Very well indeed, thank you. And I'm currently writing a book. Yes, it's going to be the first choose-your-own-adventure autobiography. That way anyone who reads it can make my life be more exciting than it is.
All right, $14,000 on the board. Strong, very strong. All right, mate, what do you want to do with the money?
My sister, she lives over in Canada, so
Yeah.
I'd like to take the family over there to introduce my youngest to her and probably fit a ski trip in.
Nice stuff. All right, 1 minute on the clock, $2,000 for every correct answer. You good to go?
Yep.
Here we go. Your time starts now. Which classic British board game has a name derived from the words Ludo and Clue?
Cluedo.
Correct. Stratocaster is a make of which stringed musical instrument?
Guitar.
Correct. The bottle of which hazelnut liqueur is designed to resemble a friar's habit? Frangelico. A premiership winning coach of NRL team the Penrith Panthers is Ivan who?
Cleary.
Correct. The Ron Howard film 13 Lives depicts a famous cave rescue in which country?
Thailand.
Pass.
Thailand. In the King James Bible, which is the second of the 4 New Testament Gospels?
Luke.
Pass.
Mark. The Woomera prohibited area occupies a large part of which Australian state?
New
South
Wales.
Australia.
South Australia. Wikipedia is an online encyclopedia about which science fiction franchise?
Star Wars.
Correct. The Latin term exempli gratia has what common two-letter abbreviation?
E.G.
Correct. In which Italian city is the Byzantine St. Mark's Basilica?
Rome. Vatican. Vatican.
Venice. Jamie, $10,000. Okay. Mate, that's really good. Let's get it past SuperNerd. Here he comes.
Norway. And that's my number one at the moment.
Is that what you want to do with the money?
Absolutely, yes.
Well, let's get it done. 1 minute on the clock, $2,000 for every correct answer. You ready?
Yes.
Here we go. Your time
2010,
starts
maybe.
now. The idiom rinse and repeat originates from instructions on which hair product?
Shampoo.
Hair dye.
Shampoo. A 2022 action film starring Brad Pitt is Bullet what?
Train.
Correct. The Caine Mutiny is a classic novel set during which World War?
World War II.
Correct. In which combat sport is the Lonsdale belt a major prize?
Boxing.
Correct. What ring-shaped pastry shares its name with a word meaning a controlled car spin?
Donut.
Donut.
Correct. The Liberal Party won how many federal elections with William McMahon as leader?
3.
One. None.
Which statue in Brazil was named one of the new 7 wonders of the world?
The thing standing on the mountain, Sugarloaf Mountain.
Correct. A Cadbury chocolate egg filled with coloured sweets is called a Humpty what?
Dumpy.
Donkey.
Correct. What does the R stand for in the Transport Union abbreviation RTBU?
Road.
Rail. In which US city is the trendy neighbourhood known as Tribeca?
New York.
Correct. Meaning a non-entity, the term Nebish comes from which Jewish language?
Hebrew.
Yiddish is where we're going. John, 14,000. You're a lighthouse, you'll be fine.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
All right, Vicky, 1 minute on the clock, $2,000 for every correct answer. I wish you lots of luck.
Thank you.
And your time starts now. Sound that contains all the audible frequencies is known as white what?
Noise.
Correct. The iconic Spanish steps are in which Italian city?
Rome.
Correct. Jeff Beck is a virtuoso of which musical instrument?
Guitar.
Violin.
Guitar. In Nordic myth, Thor travels in a chariot pulled by which horned farm animals?
Bull.
Goats. Ed Perkins' documentary, The Princess, centres on which British royal?
Princess Diana.
Diana.
Correct. In 2021, which country was the world's largest producer of cars?
USA.
Japan.
China.
Yeah.
What word for fruit blown off a tree by the wind also means unexpected good fortune?
Pass.
Windfall. The torch design for which Olympic Games was inspired by the shape of a boomerang?
Australia.
Australia.
Sydney.
Sydney. Playing Grace Adler's mother on TV's Will and Grace was Debbie who?
Pass.
Reynolds. In the Batman comics, Bruce Wayne was engaged to what feline-themed character?
Catwoman.
Correct. Heat pump is a type of what common household laundry appliance? Clothes dryer. Final Chase starring Vicky, Jamie and Anna playing for $24,000 now. During the break, my team chose blindly between two sets of questions. Set B for you guys and set A for SuperNerd tonight. With 3 of you left, that is, of course, a 3-step head start. 2 minutes on the clock. Hands on the buzzers. Nice and confident. Good luck. Your final chase starts now. An Australian government security classification is top what?
Jamie.
Secret. Correct. What term for a large coral chain also denotes a type of knot?
Atoll.
Anna.
Reef.
An atoll.
Reef.
Reef. A motorbike of which UK brand is commonly dubbed a Trumpy?
Triumph.
Vicky. Triumph.
Correct. The Poldark historical novels were written by Winston who?
Jamie.
Churchill. Graham. A northwest suburb of Sydney is Borkum what?
Vicky. Hills.
Correct. In taxation, the abbreviation LITO stands for low income tax what?
Offset.
Offset. Correct. Dick Grayson was the first sidekick of which DC superhero?
Batman.
Jamie.
Batman. Correct. Which East European region name is a blend of Donetsk and Basin?
Anna. Pass.
Don Basin.
Donbass. Who directed the
Donbass,
film Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
Anna.
Spielberg.
Steven Spielberg.
Correct. A jump in which sport is named for Norwegian Axel Poulsen?
Vicky.
Skiing.
Oval.
Figure skating. And Old Kirker is a member of the Church of which UK country?
Scotland.
Anna. Pass.
Scotland. Who became the next Democrat vice president after Joe Biden?
Anna. Kamala Harris.
Yeah.
Correct. Clothing brand Banana Republic was founded in which country?
Australia.
Anna. Australia.
USA. Supernature is a Netflix stand-up special by Ricky who?
Anna. Gervais.
Correct. On which famous Turkish peninsula is Cape Helles?
Dardanelles.
Jamie.
Gallipoli.
Turkey. Gallipoli. Iconic is the adjectival form of which noun?
Icon.
Anna. Pass.
Icon. A common bingo call for number 16 is never been what?
Anna.
Kissed.
Kissed.
Correct. In Norse mythology, which god is the brother of Vili and Ve?
Loki.
Anna. Pass.
Odin.
Yeah.
The 2022 film Secret Headquarters stars Owen who?
Wilson.
Jamie.
Wilson. Correct. The Overton twins have played in which test cricket team? All right, guys. 13 steps down here.
It's tough going.
I had flashbacks with that bingo call. I'm known as number 16 backstage. Anyway, moving on.
All right, final chase.
Yes.
All right, it's time for the final chase. Easter, good luck, and your final chase starts now. In which city is the Northern Territory Library?
Darwin.
Correct. Joining My Kitchen Rules as a host in 2022 was Nigella who?
Lawson.
Dawson.
Correct. Which US university is home to the historic Hasty Pudding Club?
Harvard.
Harvard.
Correct. Australian Clyde Lewis won Commonwealth gold in which sport?
Said Clyde Lewis.
Clyde or Clive.
Swimming.
Correct. Froyo is a common abbreviation for which dessert?
Frozen yogurt.
Correct. In which Australian state is the coastal town of Roe?
South Australia.
R-O-B-E.
South Australia.
New South Wales.
Stop the clock.
Right.
In which Australian state is the coastal town of Roe?
It's SA. Pretty sure.
South Australia.
Just surfing resort.
South Australia is right.
Well done.
There's one. We need a few more. Chaser needs 9. 1:23 on the clock. And your time restarts now. The Netflix series Uncoupled stars Neil Patrick who?
Harris.
Correct. An Aussie motorcycle lifestyle magazine is Live to what?
Ride.
Drive.
Stop the clock.
No.
An
Ride.
Aussie motorcycle lifestyle magazine is Live
Oh.
to what?
Right.
Ride. Ride.
Yeah, you don't drive. I keep falling off on. Yeah.
Chaser needs 9 now. 1:13 on the clock. And your time restarts Now, in copyright law, CC is typically short for creative what?
Commons.
Correct. Literary detective William Warwick was created by Geoffrey who?
Archer.
Stop the clock. Literary detective William Warwick was created by Geoffrey who?
Jeffrey Archer. The only author I can think of Jeffrey.
Archer.
Nice pushbacks here, guys. Archer is right. 3 from 3 on a pushback roll. Good stuff. Chaser needs 9. 1 minute on the clock. And your time restarts.
They've almost got
now,
a chance.
what mode of transport is the Piper Cherokee?
Aircraft.
Train.
Stop
No.
the clock. What mode of transport is the Piper Cherokee?
Light plane.
Oh, you guys are killing it.
Aeroplane.
Killing it?
Wow.
Aeroplane's right.
Wow, no, I did not know that at all. Very, very good.
You've
Chaser
never heard of
needs
Piper
10,
airplanes? Really?
56
Like
seconds on the
Cessna?
clock. And your time restarts now. Chapman's Peak Drive in South Africa overlooks which ocean?
Oh,
Atlantic.
Correct. RAIA stands for the Royal Australian Institute of what?
Architects.
Correct. Adult rat fleas typically feed on which bodily fluid?
Blood.
Correct. Notable gun designer John Browning was born in what country?
USA.
USA.
Correct. Western spurs are typically attached to what clothing item?
Shoes.
Yeah.
Correct. An Australian reality TV series is Outback Opal what?
Hunters.
Miners.
Stop the clock. An Australian reality TV series is Outback Opal what?
Don't really know, but I'll stick with Hunters.
Hunters.
I think I might have heard it somewhere.
Pushback game. 5 from 5.
Now they've got a real
Exactly what
chance.
you had to do. And now we're going down to the wire. Chaser needs 6.
Gosh.
25 seconds on the clock. And your time restarts now. Crank That was a hit for rapper Soldier Who?
Boy.
Correct. A sequel novel by L. Frank Baum is The Emerald.
Oz.
Correct. Which 60s US president's wife was known as Lady Bird?
Lyndon B.
Johnson.
Correct. The term Jordanian means a citizen.
Jordan.
Correct. The original Broadway musical Funny Girl starred Barbara Who?
Streisand.
Correct. On which continent are Boyoma Falls?
Africa.
Oh no!
That is as close as it gets. So close. Wow. Isa.
There you go. I've never lost to a 13, and for a moment I thought I was about to. In all the shows we've ever done, you were killing me on those pushbacks. I know it's disappointing, but what a great team. Great
Yeah,
team.
that was a legendary pushback game there, guys. Unfortunately, we've got to say goodbye to that $24,000. I've never seen it quite that close. It was lovely to...
Well, thank you. The time starts now. Which Scots cyclist received a knighthood in 2009?
Chris Hoy.
Correct. What can follow ginger and short to give the names of 2 biscuits?
Bread.
Bread.
Correct. Blackbeard's ship shared its name with which 18th century English queen?
And?
Queen Anne. The Pentateuch is the first 5 books of what testament of the Bible?
Old. No. Ooh.
Psalms. Old.
Oh.
What pub chain claims to be the nation's biggest curry house on Thursday nights?
Pass. Must be some Indian restaurant chain.
I like pass. Weatherspoons. What New York museum houses the Anna Wintour Costume Centre?
Pass.
Metropolitan Museum of
Yeah.
Art. The words asking the questions, Jeremy Paxman, are heard at the start of what television show?
University Challenge.
Correct.
Very good.
What was Gene Hackman's occupation in the film The French Connection?
Policeman.
Correct. In Greek myth, how were the Trojan warriors Hector and Paris related? Do you know?
Brothers?
No.
Brothers.
No.
£4,000. Right, questions to choose from. To take on the Dark Destroyer, you chose A, which means Sean Wallace gets set A. 3 of you are in the final. Means you get a 3-step head start on the chaser. That's a big advantage. You've got to make that pay. Rochelle, Karen, Alistair, I wish you luck. Your time starts now. What planet in the solar system starts with the letter J?
Jupiter.
Jupiter.
Correct. The Titan Cronus swallowed his children in what mythology?
Greek.
Alistair.
Greek. Correct. What BBC national radio station broadcasts on 90 to 93 FM?
Michelle. Radio 2.
3. James Caan played author Paul Sheldon in what 1990 film?
Michelle.
Misery. What fast food chain sells the Wicked variety buckets?
Michelle. KFC.
Correct. The Kingdom of Italy became a republic a year after what war?
World War Two.
Michelle. World War 1.
No.
2. The international dateline runs from the North Pole to where?
South Pole.
Alistair.
South Pole. Correct. Which Charles Dickens title character marries Dora Spenlow?
Rochelle.
Pass.
David Copperfield. What first name links chart toppers Clarkson and Rowland?
Rochelle.
Kelly.
Correct. Which Chinese martial art gets its name from Supreme Ultimate Boxing?
Kung Fu. Oh.
Rochelle.
Pass.
Tai Chi. At what 1854 battle did the Thin Red Line stand take place?
Rochelle.
Battle of Bosworth.
Yeah, that's
Battle of
correct.
Balaclava. Which
Ah.
Welsh-born saint is the patron of vegetarians?
Alistair.
David. Correct. In Transformers, who are the rivals of the Decepticons?
Alistair.
Transformer bots.
Correct. 64% of the skin is formed by what liquid?
Rochelle.
Water.
Water.
Correct. In what Asian country is the Peace Dam?
Rochelle.
China.
South Korea. Electric crimson is the shade of what primary colour?
Red.
Rochelle.
Red.
Correct. Una King represents what party in the House of Lords?
Conservative.
Rochelle.
Conservative.
Labour. Pirate John Rackham was better known by what nickname?
Alistair.
Long John Silver.
Calico Jack. The A1 trunk road connects London to what Scottish city?
Rochelle.
Edinburgh.
Aberdeen.
Edinburgh. How many times did Jacqueline Bouvier marry?
3.
Alistair.
3.
2.
2.
What animal was Roy Rogers' film co-star Trigger?
Horse.
Rochelle.
Bear.
Horse. Fu Manchu's the style of what favourite? Wow. How many times did you press your buzzer, Karen?
Loads of time.
Can't get in.
No, they're too quick. The young brains.
Okay, we've got 12. We will need some pushbacks. You?
Yeah, they're unlucky.
Yeah. Now remember, if the chaser gets a question wrong and the team get it right, they push him back one step. It's now time for the final chase. Chaser, your time starts now. Which author wrote the short stories from Hogwarts series?
J.K. Rowling.
Correct. Top spinner is a term in what 11-a-side sport?
Cricket.
Cricket.
Correct. What central London train terminus has the code MYB?
Marylebone.
Correct. One of these nights is a 70s hit for what band?
Pass.
Stop the clock. One of these nights is a
Oh,
70s
I heard
hit
it.
for what band?
Who is that? What is
Almost had the Eagles.
Never go with that then. Sounds very likely.
The Eagles.
It's correct, the Eagles it is. We push the chaser
Well, he's
back.
crazy
now, 10
on
required
that.
to catch the team. Here we go. Your time starts again now. Chicken Kiev is named after a city of what country?
Ukraine.
Correct. His Airness was a film biography of what basketball player?
Air Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Correct. White flippard is a species of what flightless marine bird?
Penguin.
Penguin.
Correct. Which Italian composed the 1844 opera Hernani?
Toscanini.
Birdie.
Correct.
Oh.
The Barry Railway was first set up to transport what fuel?
Coal.
Correct. Pastel di nata cakes originated in what country?
Italy.
Stop the clock, that is wrong.
I think it's Portugal. I know we sell them.
Could be.
I was
Much to
thinking
be French.
Portugal.
Portugal is absolutely right.
Oh,
and
good
they
one.
are the most sensational cakes that's ever been made and invented. We push the chaser back. 6 now required. Here we go. Chaser, your time starts again. Now, Jane Shaw was a mistress of which medieval king?
Edward IV.
Correct. Behind the Gloves is a website dedicated to what sport?
Boxing.
Correct. The Pigeon Tunnel is a memoir by which British spy novelist?
Ian Fleming.
Ian Fleming.
Stop the clock, that
No.
is wrong.
John Le Carre.
John Le Carre.
Yeah. Think of.
Yeah.
I have no idea, so
Okay.
whatever.
Yeah.
John Le Carre.
It's correct. We push the chaser back. 5 now required to catch the team. 53 seconds remaining. The time starts again. Now, what nationality was film director Akira Kurosawa?
Japanese.
Correct. The university in Linz, Austria, is named after which astronomer?
Oh, No, not Copernicus.
Herschel.
Stop the clock. That is wrong.
Yeah,
The university
one
in
with
Linz,
German
in
name,
Austria, is named after which astronomer?
The only one I can think of is Galileo.
No, that's the Italian one. Might be Italian one.
Galileo.
No, Johannes Kepler.
Yeah.
4 required. Your
Couldn't
time
think of his
starts
name.
again.
One with a German
Now,
name.
how many symbols make up a hi-hat?
2.
1.
Correct. In Greek myth, Priam was the king of what walled city?
Troy.
Yeah.
Correct. Which footballer has the nickname Chicharito?
Pass.
Stop the clock, that is wrong.
No idea.
I don't know it. Would it be somebody like Messi, or would it be somebody?
I don't think it's Messi because I have
Oh.
heard this as well. And I can't think who I
Come on.
can go with Messi, but I don't.
I think it could be.
Need an answer,
No
please.
idea whatsoever.
We'll guess Messi. We don't think it's right.
No, it means Little P. Chicharito. It's Javier Hernandez.
I couldn't remember his name.
2 to catch. Your time starts again. Now, who wore a yellow cape in the 60s TV show Batman?
Robin.
Correct. Charles Darwin wrote The Descent of Man in what century?
19th.
Yeah.
Correct.
And that is that.
Okay, team, 5 attempts to push back, 3 executed, caught with 17 seconds remaining. So, not enough on our side of the fence, but that's not to say that you weren't a good team. However, I've got to take away the £11,000 and tell you that Rochelle, Karen and Alistair, you have been caught. And finally for you, the chase is over. Chaser.
They played well as a team. They were unlucky in the final chase, actually. It's a shame because they're a really, really good side. But at the end of the day, Bradley, I played really well today, and it's just another day at the office for me.
Just